God is dawn. Like and subscribe. Comment some night. Loving this light. Here's God is dawn. God is dawn. God is dawn.
Peace world. Welcome, 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 or welcome back. I'm Goddess Dawn. It is Sunday, December 13th, 2020. Hope you had a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. I'm just here scrolling some headlines. I thought I'd share a couple things, touch on a couple things that are in the headlines this weekend. Let's start with the Nigerian schoolboys. This is a really sad story I came across in the Daily Mail. Desperate parents gather at a Nigerian school to beg authorities to find more than 300 boys still missing 2 days after an attack by armed men. It says desperate parents have gathered at a secondary school in Nigeria on Sunday, begging authorities to locate the hundreds of boys abducted from there by gunmen. While exact figures are yet to be determined, more than 300 students from the all-boys government science school in Kankara in Nigeria's northwestern Katsina state are thought to be missing after being taken by men reportedly armed with AK-47s on Friday night. Yahaya, a 17-year-old student, told Reuters he escaped on Saturday. He gave only one name for fear of reprisals. He said he sneaked away while the kidnappers transferred students to different locations in a forest close to the school. We met someone with a motorcycle who brought us to a nearby village, he said. From there, someone brought us to Kankara. He added that group leaders told not to harm them. President Buhari's spokesperson, Garba Shehu, issued a statement saying the military, supported by air power, had located the bandits' enclave in Zango Pala Forest in the Kankara area, and there have been exchanges of gunfire in an ongoing operation. Our prayers are with the families of the students, the school authorities, and the injured, said the president's statement. It did not say if any students have been rescued. This is a very, very disturbing story, and I know these stories are actually common in Africa, Nigeria, and I've read these things, and it seems to be a lot of politics. Like, where are these people getting these AK-47s? What is the purpose of them taking these boys? Are they forcing them into military enslavement? We hear these and read about these stories all the time. I really just wanted to bring it up to just touch on it and bring light to it. And, here in the States, there's trafficking issues here as well. But to have the whole school student body kidnapped is tragic and just unbelievable and mind-blowing. There's more to the story here. It says it's not clear exactly how many boys have been taken or how many normally attend the school. State spokesperson Abdul Labaran said that authorities will not rest until the children are found, adding that military and intelligence chiefs were in Kankara to lead the rescue. He said 321 students were missing, but added that some could have gone home to other states. Katsina State Police spokesman Gambo Isa earlier gave the total number of missing children as about 400 and said that about 600 boys were thought to have attended the school. The state governor, Aminu Bello Masari, gave different figures, saying that 839 boys attended the school and 333 were yet to be accounted for. The police, Nigerian Army, and Nigerian Air Force are working closely with the school authorities to ascertain the actual numbers of the missing and or kidnapped students. Search parties are working with a view to find the rescue the missing students. Masari said the exact numbers were still being worked out as boys were still coming out of the forest, having either escaped the gunmen or fled and hid when the attack began. Up until this moment, no one can give a precise figure of the children abducted, he said. Osama Aminu Male was one of the students who escaped the abductors and returned to his parents. There were a total of 520 of us that were taken by gunmen from the school, the 18-year-old student told AFP News. See, he again has a different number. And how does he know the exact number? The hostages were split into groups, and before Male and 4 others escaped. One of the gunmen hit me repeatedly when I failed to keep up with the rest of the group due to my failing health before he let me trail behind, giving me a chance. All the state schools in Katsina, the attacker's motives. UNICEF condemned the brutal attack on the school in a statement on Sunday, calling for the immediately and unconditional release of all children and their return to their families. Attacks by armed gangs, widely known as bandits, are common throughout the northwestern Nigeria. The group attacks civilians, stealing or kidnapping them for ransom. Islamist militants are more common in the northeast. There's a growing anger with the precarious security situation in Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation. Late last Islamist militants killed scores of farmers in northeastern Borno, beheading some of them. Nigeria's most mysterious school attack came in 2014 of April, when members of the jihadist group Boko Haram kidnapped 276 girls from their school dormitory in Chibok in northeastern Borno state. About 100 of the girls are still missing. And this was in 2014. UNICEF said it was deeply concerned about these acts of violence. Attacks on schools are a violation of children's rights. This is a grim reminder that abductions of children and widespread grave violations of children's rights continue to take place in northern Nigeria. This is just really a tragic story. And, you know, the United States, we typically butt our noses into things, usually when it has to do with money or oil or those type of resources. But I think in these types of cases where children is a reason for us to come together with other nations to fight these types of crimes. So I'm really praying for these children and these parents, and, you know, wishing them the very best out of the situation. Hopefully everyone comes home safely. It's really sad to hear that in that 2014 kidnapping of those girls, that 100 of them approximately are still missing. And it's obvious that the numbers are skewed and we don't really know what is real. But very, very sad, very, very sad. Let's lighten it up with another story. Let's talk about Snoop Dogg. This is from TMZ. I saw this story and I'm like shaking my head at Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. So here's the story. Snoop Dogg thinks Cardi B needs to rein it in a little when it comes to talking about and showing off her lady parts, which has a lot of people scratching their heads. The legendary rapper, who's no stranger to getting raunchy, sat down for a virtual interview recently with Central Ave and gave his honest thoughts about Cardi's hit song WAP, which he says is a bit much on the explicit front and not a good look. And this is coming from Snoop Dogg. But let's hear what he has to say. I hope they don't flag the video. If they flag the video because of this, I'll have to come back and edit it out. But
WAP.
Oh my God. Slow down.
Okay.
Now, and let's have some imagination. Let's have some, you know, privacy, some intimacy. That's like your pride and possession. That's your jewel of your life. Like, that's what you should hold on to. That should be a possession that no one gets to know about until they know about it. Now, when I was young, I may have been with the movement. I probably would have been on the remix. But as an older man, it's like, I love it that they're expressing themselves and they doing their thing. I just don't want it to where young girls feel like they can express themselves like that without even knowing that that is a jewel that they hold on to.
I would imagine you have conversations like this with your daughter.
Yes. But my daughter is from a different era, though. She's from this era, so she may be doing the WAP. You know what I'm saying? A part of the WAP. And I can't be mad at her because it's her generation. You know what I'm saying?
well, at least he did speak on the fact that he is an older man now, and he was in his 20s. He was doing the same thing pretty much, if not more, if not worse. And he did acknowledge that his daughter, you know, it's her business if that's what she's rocking to, because this is her generation. He did admit that. I just find it kind of hypocritical, kind of, that he's even speaking out on it, because he literally had politicians stomping on his CDs on the news, protesting his language, and he fought for that. He fought for the freedom of speech, and it was a big movement back in the 90s. So for him to come back now and say to slow it down, ladies, this is your jewel and all of that. And mind you, I grew up in LA, and Snoop Dogg has a whole reputation out here when he was doing his thing back in the day, and probably still today. He probably still pimping hopes. But I'm just saying, sometimes we got to just observe and quietly make our mental notes and keep it moving. Everything is not meant to be spoken out about, especially from a celebrity who was doing the exact same thing that he's actually criticizing, my opinion. So let's move on to the next headline. Cardi B, we'll stick to her at this point. I don't know if y'all knew, because I just found out. Breonna Taylor's mom presented Cardi B with the Billboard's Women of the Year award. I didn't even know they had a Women of the Year award and that Cardi won that, but apparently she did. Says on Thursday night, Billboard hosted their annual Women in Music event, virtually, of course, where they assembled some of music industry's powerhouses for this celebration, hosted by Tiana Taylor. It goes on to say, the most important matter of business for the evening was Cardi B receiving Billboard's prestigious Women of the Year award, which was given to the Bronx native for both her music and her political activism during the 2020 election process. The honor was presented to her by Tamika Palmer, mother of the late Breonna Taylor. She went on to say, one of Breonna's most outspoken advocates over the past 9 months has been Cardi B, Palmer said while presenting the award. From the beginning, Cardi has used her platform to spread the truth about what happened to Breonna and to reaffirm that Black women's lives matter. Cardi B's impact reaches far beyond music. Palmer continued, that is why I'm so proud and honored to present Billboard's Women of the Year award to Miss Cardi B. I just find it interesting that on one hand, she's being criticized by the likes of Snoop Dogg for music that she's putting out, WAP, and we know what that stands for. If you don't know, look it up, is pretty explicit. But, a lot of people look at it as a woman's empowerment song. It's, kind of like the vagina monologues, the rap version of the vagina monologues, maybe. And then on the other hand, Cardi B is getting Women of the Year award from Breonna Taylor's mother, who has been at the top of the headlines all year because of her daughter's murder. And I don't know, I just find that to be quite the juxtaposition. And it's a little ironic also. Do you think Cardi B deserves the award a year for using her platform to speak out on things? She has a lot of followers, and she basically just goes on like IG Live, right? And does rants. So I don't know if that's worthy of that versus someone who's literally hitting the pavement out there, marching, organizing, getting petitions signed. There's a lot of work behind advocacy, and there's a lot of worthy women out there deserving of this type of recognition. I just kind of scratch my head at the fact that Cardi B, held as the winner of this particular award. But congratulations to her. And, I guess it is what it is. So let's see. Let's lighten it up a bit. Let's look at, so a lot of people were disappointed because the Ashanti versus Keyshia Cole battle was postponed. It says here they posted it right before the battle was supposed to take place yesterday. Unfortunately, we have to postpone tonight's versus. Ashanti tested positive for COVID-19, and we cannot put anyone at risk in the process. First time this has struck us so close to showtime. We apologize to our incredible audience. They did join each other on IG Live. Ashanti was on there, and I think she talked for quite some time. Actually, it's up here before Keyshia Cole joined her. Let's just see maybe a little what she has to say.
I'm sure everybody is aware and saw my posts, and it's very, very crazy. Never in a million years did I think I would get COVID. I'm super bummed. I'm still ready to do it tonight though. Me and Team Apple have been on the phone since like late last night, early this morning, trying to figure out how to do it. I got my computer set up, and I'm super ready. I'm super ready to do it. But we don't think that the technical aspect of things is going to be perfect. This is crazy. Like, never in a million years did I think that I would test positive.
So basically, she's letting us know that she knew the night before that she had COVID, tested positive, and that they were trying to work it out anyway, but it didn't happen. So they did a late announcement, canceling the event. People were not that happy, but let's see what Keyshia said when they joined the stream together.
It's about women empowerment. You know what I'm saying? It's about celebration, playing classic records. You know what I mean? I told you, I was like, look, hey, let's do it. I can still do it. I'm going to do it from the house. I got the laptop. Let's do it.
No, man. I told you last night, I said, I want to give you a hug. I want to love on you. I want to sing your songs in front of you. I want you to be there and do the same. I want you
100%.
I want you to enjoy your flowers. I want to
You
enjoy
too.
my flowers.
100%.
And I want us to be united as one. It's too much separation and division in this business. As women, guys are sticking together.
Exactly.
And I think that for ladies, we should be able to do the same.
Same
I'm
thing.
promoting that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We're a lot different than where we first came in this business. I
Mhm.
know I am. I
Mhm.
was a part of the Sucker Bitch tribe, but now, but no, for real, 'cause, but we grow and we progress and we just, you know what I'm saying? We gotta love on each other, man, and we just gotta be supportive. There's so much division that's going on right now, we just gotta enjoy the moment,
100%. And it's crazy because I'm just like, damn, the timing of this could.
I thought these were some pretty good words that were spoken. Women empowerment and, wanting to love on each other and enjoy their flowers. And I think that in that aspect, in that respect, I think that it's something that we can wait for. I think it's okay. People were not thrilled with this late cancellation, and they had some people tweeting. This person said, I was effing ready, Ashanti. Do you hear me? Now I'm out here looking like LL Cool J for no reason. People literally said they ordered tons of food, bought outfits so they could record themselves listening, had probably COVID parties that they shouldn't have been having, all kinds of stuff. This person says, Ashanti, I got COVID, y'all. I'm feeling fine. Black Twitter. Okay, so get your ass on Zoom or IG Live or something. The fuck? Ain't nobody got time for this. Yeah. So people were definitely putting it on Ashanti, saying, if you didn't want to sing, just say so. If you didn't want to, thinking she's, basically assuming or insinuating that she's scared. And that's why it didn't happen. But they did say they were postponing it until January. And I'm looking forward to it. So the other headline that I thought was cute and light, I think we should end it on a light note, is Regina Hall, the actress. She just celebrated her 50th birthday, and she had posted this little song she did. So I want to pull that up. I thought it was really cute.
Bitch is old today. I passed half my life expectancy. A bitch is old today, but I've been told I still got good pussy. So shout out to all my old bitches, and shout out to all my young bitches. Shout out to all my pretty bitches, and shout out to all my not so pretty bitches. A bitch is old today. And I'm shouting, ooh, ha, hooray. A bitch is old today. But I made it here gratefully.
Yeah, we're grateful too for you, girl. Congratulations on your 50th. I thought that was cute. Yeah, I just want to touch on some things that I saw in the headlines, you know, keep the channel popping a little bit. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts. And yeah, check out my astrological video I posted this morning about Sagittarius season, as well as all the astrological alignments that are happening this month. Some very big things are happening this month. As a matter of fact, tonight or early in the morning, 2 a.m., I would set your alarm. There's a meteor shower that take place. And tomorrow is a new moon in Sagittarius. I did, again, post a video about all about it. Go ahead and check that out. Check out my shot of love that I posted this morning. I did not mention that I'm only going to be coming on Sundays the rest of this month with a shot of love. So in case anyone is wondering, that's what I'm doing. And what else? I guess that's it for now. We have a lot going on. So, you know, just hopefully you're subscribed. You can stay for everything I got going on. Otherwise, hope all is well with you. Stay safe and peace, world.